And so without further ado, let us go back to the Zoom machine and say hello to the one and only Stipe Miocic, who is kind enough to join us. Hello, Stipe. How are you?
How you doing? I can't get my hair right. It's like terrible.
No, it's great. You look
What's
fantastic.
going on, man?
Stipe, that mustache is fantastic.
November, babe.
You're doing it.
Yeah.
We have a member of our team, Connor, who's also doing it. So where can people contribute to your cause? The website, Movember, or you just do it just for the sake?
I just anywhere. I mean, there's just it's for men's mental health and all that, and cancer and stuff like that. So it's just I just do it just because I'm a fireman as well. So it helps.
I kind of feel like you like the mustache. Like you would wear the mustache in July, in May. Like you just like the look. No, you're not a mustache guy?
I mean, I can rock it, but it gets long. If I get the curls, 100%.
Curls are sweet. Yeah, like Uncle Creepy, Ian McCall. Remember him? The UFC fighter?
Or Wyland.
Yes, Eddie Wineland was another one. Now, are you trimming that thing or are you just letting it go?
I'm just letting it go as of right now. So then by the end of the month, I'll start chewing on it and then I'll shave it.
Well, now, most importantly, what does your wife think of it?
I offer her, rides all the time and she declines.
Okay. Well, I think it's great. And I think that's all that matters. Stipe, good to talk to you. It's been a minute. As the kids like to say, a lot has happened since we last spoke. You became a father of 2. Most important.
Yeah.
Mazel tov.
Yep. Thank you. I mean, all the sleep I don't want to get. It's been great.
Yeah. How old? So Mateo, is it Mateo?
Yep. Yeah.
So you finally got your son. What's it been like to have a boy now?
It's been great. He's a great kid. So, in the beginning, he the first 2 weeks, he was like the best kid of all time, slept all day, no crying. I'm like, this kid's amazing. And then the minute I opened my mouth and said that, he started crying. He got really, really bad acid reflux.
Oh.
Yeah, but we got him on some Pepsi, so now he's back to normal. He's great. So I thought, but he's a monster though. He's pretty big.
Now, how did the daughter react to the new addition to the family? Sometimes it goes great. Sometimes there's a little jealousy.
Absolutely loves him.
Okay. I feel like girls are the least jealous.
The worst jealousy, the worst jealous thing she does, all she'll say is, "Daddy, put brother down." Play with me. That's and she'll even cry. She just tells me to put him down.
Wow. That is great. And so
we're lucky.
How old is he now? 3 months, 2 months?
Yeah, he's about to turn 3 months, I believe.
Okay. So you've got that going on. Of course, you're probably very busy. You're still working at the firehouse, or you take some time off?
No, I'm still working.
Man. So you're literally not sleeping at all.
No. I mean, I get more sleep at the station probably than I do at home.
Actually, yes, it's probably a bit of a break for you when you go to the station. I don't feel too bad. You're still doing the podcast.
Yep, Jabs. It's doing it. We're getting more and more guests. We got doing tonight. We got have you ever heard of him? Mario Lopez.
Wow. AC Slater?
No big deal. No big deal. That's what I do.
Wow. You're pulling the guests? Are you booking them?
Yeah. I'm trying,
There's some.
I think we were supposed to have Joey Diaz on last week, but he had some stuff come up. He couldn't do it, but he's going to be back on. He's going to come do it again, he said. And so we're excited. We're just, baby steps. You got to crawl before you can walk.
Yes. Well, I mean, no. Didn't you just celebrate your 2-year, 3-year anniversary?
1 year.
1 year. Okay. So, I mean, that's, you're not crawling anymore. You're legit walking. I do love the notion of you who, has always kind of not loved doing media, reaching out to people to book interviews. There's something very nice about that. Some sweet irony there.
Yeah. Well, I make them feel really bad. And then they're like, oh, yeah, I got to do this podcast.
Yeah.
So this guy, so.
It's a little weird that I haven't been invited, if I'm being honest.
Fun. What's that?
It's a little weird that I haven't been invited yet. I feel a little.
Well, you're busy, man. Look at you. You're big timer.
Yeah, you're right. I am too busy. That is a good point. You had Jake Paul on, right? Didn't you have Jake Paul on?
Yeah. Yeah, we had him in studio too, which is pretty neat.
You were omnipresent that week when he came back to Cleveland to fight. And I heard a rumor that you were going to face them off, him and Woodley, but then you never
I was going to do. Well, selfishly, my son was born that day.
No way! On the day?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My wife was like, "Still go." I'm like, "You just had a C-section." She's crazy, I'm like, "You're." Then she's like, "Okay." Then she thought about it. So yeah, you should stay.
Wow. So you were going to be like the guy in the middle, the Dana White, if you will, the enforcer.
Yep. Yeah.
So I was in Cleveland for that fight. It was a great experience. it reminded me a lot of when you were there, and I still can't believe that they haven't gone back. I mean, the Q, as it was known back then, probably the loudest arena that I've ever been in when you won, when you beat Alistair Overeem. But what I learned was Jake is actually a bit of a polarizing figure in Cleveland. Like, some people love him in Cleveland. Other people are like, he doesn't really represent us. You know, he left, all this stuff. How do you feel about the young man?
Honestly, I just got to sit down and talk to him, more. You see what you see on the media, but like, just talking to dude, he's just a regular guy. He's actually, just his motivation and what he likes, what he wants to do, like his goals, and you're just like, man, you reach out for him. You're like, I love this dude. He's a good dude. And he's from Cleveland, so I love the guy. But like, just talking to him more, you like him even more once you get to know him. Like, and it's all media. Media portrays it, and I think he likes it too. I think the more people he hates you, the more popular you get, I guess.
Sure. Fighting wise, do you respect his skills?
Oh, him, yeah, definitely. I'm watching. He's definitely getting better. He's got a tough fight against Fury, but I think he listens to his coaches. Man, I watch him train. And he doesn't say what he wants to do. He just okay, and does everything he's supposed to. Which that's great. That's what you got to do.
You think he wins that fight?
I don't know. I'm not a matchmaker.
Yeah, I know. But you've seen him train in person.
Yeah, I've seen him train. Yeah.
You were impressed for a young guy.
Yeah, I was like, wow. Yeah, I couldn't believe, holy crap. I was like, he knew he was doing a straight punch. Because a lot of guys don't throw straight punches.
Right.
He's doing a lot of good stuff. I was very, very impressed.
So the last time we saw you in action, of course, was in March, and you told us you're going to take.
I got knocked out.
Well, I don't listen. I didn't say that. I just said the last time we saw you. I was trying to be nice.
Well, I mean, pretty much that's what you're getting. You're knocking, man. It's okay.
Oh my gosh, why did I have to say that? But you did tell us, Stipe, that you were going to take the rest of the year off, right? Because you had the baby, August.
Yeah.
When you found out about the whole interim title thing, did you want to be asked to fight in that fight, or were you not 100%. Available?
I mean, I would love to have been asked. I mean, I feel like I understand what the UFC is doing; it's business, but at the same time, I think that I deserved a trilogy fight.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't even asked for the interim fight, which who knows if I would have taken it, but just would have been nice to have been asked.
Yeah, just to gauge your interest.
Yeah, just put your toes in the water. Just feel it,
Yeah. Would you have taken it?
Well, we don't know. It's over with.
Sure. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I see you pecking. No.
Why? At a protest?
No, I was doing something. I don't know. Bleeding or something. I have no idea.
I feel like you don't really watch, like, unless it's something like directly involved, like to you, with you, you don't watch anything.
Yeah, not really. Yeah, unless it's like now John Vellante retired, so he's out. Just guys I really know well. Like Weidman or Wonder Boy, my teammates.
Mm-hmm. And so obviously, when the young man Cyril Gane wins, he's interim champ, so they're going to unify the belts, and that delays things for you because you want the trilogy fight, right? So does this screw up your plans?
No, I mean, listen, I'm used to it. It is what it is. It's business. I get it, but at the same time, I feel like I was deserving of a trilogy fight. Everyone else has gotten one, but me.
Right. How do you have you watched the fight against Francis? Have you gone back and watched it?
No, I saw a lot of memes and stuff, freaking memes about it. But
what memes? Really, people making fun of you?
Like the one where I was like on my knees, I was going back, someone put a guitar in my hand. That's actually pretty funny.
Come on. You actually laugh at
that. My wife actually showed me that. Yeah, my wife actually showed me that one. That's pretty funny.
Oh, come on. That is very disrespectful, if you ask me. Do you think you'll ever watch it?
Oh, I'm going to have to. See what I did right, what I did wrong.
Without even watching it, what did you do wrong in your opinion?
I let him dictate the pace. I let him do what he wanted. I just didn't do what I did. I kind of stayed back, which, and I hit a few times and took a terrible shot. And there's nothing to do wrong. But listen, we all make mistakes. We what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Mm-hmm. And do you feel as though his power, did that surprise you, or was that what you? No, expected?
I mean, he knew his good shots. He just that left hook is the one I didn't see. I hit him with that right, and I came, guns blazing in with my hands down, and he hit the left hook. I didn't see him. Boom.
Right.
That was the end of it.
Fighting in the smaller cage. Are you tired of that now? Do you want to go back to the the next time you fight, you want it to be in like a
I don't care. Cage? I mean, it doesn't matter for me. I just smaller, bigger. I think UFC likes smaller because there's more knockouts.
Sure.
I mean, I think all the fans actually do too. But No, whatever they choose. If it's a big one, small one, I don't care. Whatever they choose, I'll be ready.
Now, there was some talk that maybe they wanted to do you versus John Jones in John's heavyweight.
I'm down, yeah. Yeah, I think he wanted it or something. I don't know the whole story, but yeah, I'm down, and yeah, I don't know. And then he wants a title shot. I'm like, well, dude, it's kind of, I know he's done well. He's one of the greatest of all time, but you still gotta wait your order.
Right.
I mean, it's like me going to light heavyweight and like, well, I want a shot. And just skip over him. It's kind of be best too.
So you clearly want the trilogy, but is that the one thing that you would be okay with if it's not fighting for the belt? It's a John Jones fight?
I mean, yeah. I'll fight anyone, like I always say. I mean, I really, really want that trilogy fight. I mean, that was mine. I want it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need to add more to that.
Oh, look at that. How many do we have? How many are up there? 6? Do you have the new one there?
Lucky number 7. Yep, I have 2 of them.
Look at you.
Yeah, I steal them. I want them back, and I run out of the arena. They can do it.
I love it. That's when you take it away from Dana and you give it to your coach to put around your waist.
One time, never really then.
Come on. One of the low-key greatest moments in the history. Not because of, it was just like, I'm the man. I decide who puts this around my waist. Tremendous.
Yeah. You sit down when you pee.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that. Yeah. It reminded me of Pedro Serrano.
Okay.
You know Pedro Serrano?
From Major League?
Yeah. With...
Okay. I was like, yeah. The bubbles.
Yes. That's what it reminded me of. You've got big ones. By the way, how do you feel about the Guardians, the new name?
I mean, I get why they did. Like, when you're in Cleveland, I don't know if you remember in Cleveland on the bridge, they had the, yeah. I mean, I wish they went with the spiders, like old school.
Yeah.
It is what it is. What are you going to do? I understand why they switched the Indians. I just felt like, I felt like that, it was the best thing to do, and they did it right. They were professional about it on both sides, and listen, it doesn't matter. We have a baseball team; they're not gone, so that's better than anything.
Sure. Speaking of professional, how do you feel about Mr. OBJ?
Unfortunately, it didn't work out. It sucks. It's like it's business. It's just wasn't happy. I didn't really get too much into it. I have a friend on the inside, knows a lot going on, but I didn't really talk to him too much about it. But I just said, "Is he going to leave?" And he's probably like, "Yep." and then I saw what his OBJ's dad posted, and I don't think it was. I don't think Baker was intentionally not throwing to him. I think it's just. I mean, I don't know if I'm playing football and I have 5 or 4 to 5 260-pound men, 300-pound men screaming at me, trying to take my head off. Yeah, I'm just going to throw the ball. I don't really care where it goes.
Yes.
Best. But I get it though too. I mean, he's an amazing receiver. Unfortunately, he's with the Rams now, and it is what it is.
You wish him the worst, of course, right?
Not at all. Oh,
come on.
He did well for us.
I mean, did he? What did he do so great for you guys?
I'm saying, first year he had 1,000 yards receiving. Last year he was on pace to do that, but he hurt his knee. Next year, not so much, but last two.
Do people hate him there now?
Probably. It's Cleveland.
Yeah. What does that mean? They hold a grudge?
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Just ask LeBron. Although the Cavs, by the way, doing great.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Are they still 100?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But they've got that young dude, Evan Mobley, Garland. Yeah. They're great. You're back on the bandwagon. You jumped off for a few years. Now you're back.
Not at all. They just sent me a jersey. I got to post about it too. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, no problem. With your name on the back?
Yeah. I'm actually really excited. I never got one. I finally got one.
You never got, even when you won the belt?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you share my sentiment? Like, why haven't we gone back to Cleveland for one of your fights? What's going on here?
I don't know. I would love to. Because I don't have to travel.
Yeah. No, but I mean, the crowd was insane.
No, yeah, it's amazing. Like, just the electricity, and just I every time I talk about it, I'm just thinking about walking out. I get goosebumps every time I think about it. It's crazy. Like, it just just the feeling. I'll never get that feeling unless we do it again. But it'll never top it. Just that feeling. I usually don't get emotional and stuff during walkouts. Like, I'm just like, whatever, dude. I'm here to fight. Yeah. Like, I was like really jacked. You couldn't tell, but I was really jacked up.
Really?
Yeah, I was like. In that fight, probably like around a minute or two before he put me on my ass, I was like having a hard time breathing because I was so like like I was so jacked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Most you've ever been jacked up?
Yeah.
Did you get emotional? Like,
It was really hard for me to breathe. And then Overeem dropped me. I was good after that. Then I was like, okay, and reset. We're good.
yeah. Did you get emotional? Like, obviously jacked with energy, but also emotional just because of the moment. It's Cleveland. You're the champ.
Yeah. So my wife makes fun of me for this, but 2 days after the fight or a day after the fight, I was at home and I was just trolling the internet and saw like a YouTube video and they're like, Steve, and I'm like,
Oh,
you're crying. I'm like, no, I got something in my eye. Leave me alone. You know,
wow.
It was, I was really bawling. It was just cool to feel all the love.
Wow. You crying is something that I just can't picture.
I'm a crier. I'm sensitive.
You're a crier? You're not a crier.
No, not really. But I'm sensitive.
Yeah.
I'm hard my sleep.
Yeah, right. So that would be incredible. If you could map out your perfect 2020, what would it be? What would it look like?
2020.
Sorry, 2022. I forgot the 2 on the back.
I was like, whoa,
We're going backwards. No, perfect 2022.
I would let him keep my belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely get a trilogy. Get my shot back at the title, get my belt back, and back to normal. Everything's back to normal.
Do you think he wins?
Who's that?
Francis, because that young man, Cyril Gane, he's very good.
Oh, he's really good. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I don't know. I mean, just it's a big fight, and Francis, like you said, he got power, so it just takes one from him. But Cyril, he's the guy. He brings it, and he knows how to fight. They sparred with each other before, right?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it, but I know he did. But
well, it's interesting. I don't know if you pay attention, but Francis has his own issues with the UFC brass right now. He's not very happy. Are you familiar with any of this?
Yeah.
Yeah, last fight on his contract. They want to re-sign him. He doesn't want to re-sign. It's a really interesting story. In fact, he came on my show and really revealed a lot of the details. He's very outspoken about his feelings towards how he's been treated and whatnot. About that interim title, he didn't like that. So, I mean, maybe one could say,
I get the interim title, but like the reason I didn't fight him right away, I think an injury and COVID kind of hit. Is like people think I didn't want to fight him. Like, bro, I would have fought DC a lot earlier, but like I torn retina and then COVID. Like I didn't plan a pandemic or tearing my retina. But
sure,
sorry,
yeah,
screw my vision. Let's go fight.
Do you feel like that is held against you? People forget about those things.
Everyone thinks like I fight once a year and this and that. I'm like, whatever. I mean, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Right. In a perfect world next year, would you like to fight more than once a year?
Of course.
Yeah. When would you like to return?
I get that rematch.
Right. But let's say Francis loses. You're just you don't really care so much about you want the belt, right? You want to fight for the belt.
Yeah.
Now, what if they say to you, you fight John Jones first? You would do it? What was that?
They'll make it right. You also got to make it right.
Yeah. Meaning that's a big time fight.
Yes.
Have you been in contact with them recently?
No, I've been home with my baby.
Yeah. Are you talking to them soon?
Oh, yeah, actually we are. Good thing you remind me. I totally forgot. I was like, baby, tiredness.
I guess you.
Baby brain. But yeah, in December, actually, I'm sorry. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Put that in the camera.
You're going to go there?
Yep.
Sit down and talk shop.
Yeah, I was supposed to go in November, but then with everything going on with the baby and just it was too much, so we couldn't do it.
Okay. What are you hoping to get out of that?
Just handshake, maybe a beer. I don't know. Figure it out.
You want some kind of roadmap, some kind of,
That's it. I mean, that's what it is. Every time. I mean, what every business discussion is, it's a roadmap of what you want, what they want, and how you make that road all one.
Right. And I would imagine, the other guy, like the Curtis Bladeses of the world and these guys, this is not of interest to you right now. You want title shot or John Jones, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
If John Jones is fighting, we don't really know his situation.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah. And so have you put it, now that you're a father of 2 and you've got so much going on in your life, have you decided, all right, I've got X amount of fights left, X amount of years left. Have you gone to that point yet?
No, I mean, I'm just like I said, I feel good still. It's all that matters to me. And as long as I'm feeling good and having fun in the sport, I'm going to keep doing it. But it's going to come to an end. There's no question. I just don't know when. But yeah, I feel like guys always want me to retire.
No one wants you to retire. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm thinking about once I retire, my kids, one's 3, the other one's 3 months. I think 2 more months they start looking for a job. Start paying the bills around the house too. So, free. So.
No, the reason I asked that question was I want to know before it's all said and done, are we going to get that boxing match in or 2?
Oh, yeah, I would love it. I would love to. If I get the opportunity, that'd be great.
Man, I want to see you in a boxing match. I really think you could do very well.
Me too. I love it. I love it. I would over the moon for it. I'm telling you right now.
This excites you?
Yes, very much so.
Dream opponent?
Really excites me. Actually, I don't know why, but it's because I think it's just a different,
yeah.
Yeah, just like that thrill, just something different. All the way about kicks and punches. Kicks, not just about kicks and knees and takedowns, and it's just something, just a new combat, just new experience, a different atmosphere. I love it.
Are you saying, if I'm understanding you correctly, you want to fight Jake Paul next? Is that what you just said?
No. Enough with you. Listen, this will be the last interview I ever do with you. Starting that right now.
No, I never. I was just, listen, I have to sacrifice my firstborn son to get you on the program these days.
Listen, you're welcome.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, poor Lloyd.
I almost didn't do it today either.
Oh, no way. You almost canceled this morning?
No. Like a couple days ago.
Oh.
It's just because I have a lot going on today. I was like, oh, man. But then I was like, all right, I'll do it.
Oh, God. I appreciate you.
I felt bad. You're from Canada. I felt bad. It is what it is.
Here we are. We don't have a lot going for us over here. Your buddy John retired.
Yeah.
Did you go to the fight?
Fortunately, no, I did not. That was like the hardest fight I've ever had to watch.
Why?
Because 1, John's like my best friend. 2, I've trained with Chris Barnett, and he's the awesomest guy ever.
Yeah.
And I haven't texted me because I'm like, I just want to let him have his moment. Like, I don't want to keep bothering him, but it was so hard because I'm like, God, dude, you're probably my best friend, but you're like the greatest dude ever. And he's such I like that kid. Like when I talk about Chris Barnett, that dude, you didn't have to train me. His
energy,
personality.
Yeah,
it's awesome. He's just a good dude. You know what I mean? He just brings you up, and you have a bad day, that dude will make you feel better.
Well, how about that scene at the end? He gets this amazing win at MSG, and he's talking about John. He's giving John the microphone. Very few people would do that.
Yeah, he's just a humble dude. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy.
When did you train with him?
For the DC fights, I believe.
Oh.
3-4 times, I believe. Yeah, he's awesome. And when I was away a couple of times, it was he still made it work. It was just, he's just a good dude. He's just awesome.
Yeah, the physique is very much DC-like, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, no, yeah. He's just, very athletic. You would never believe that,
Yeah.
Just like I said, he's just a really good dude. I love that kid.
Unlike DC, a DC ain't doing no backflips and stuff like that,
I'm not doing no backflips either. So.
That's true. By the way, you and DC cool now?
I've always been cool.
Well,
I told him, I text him, the MMA Awards, they sent me his
I saw that. Yeah, you accepted it. They sent it to your house.
Yeah. They sent it to my house. I think it was for a fight, but they sent the wrong one.
They sent Analyst of the Year.
Yeah. Stinger over there.
Are you going to give it to him? I think you shouldn't. Keep it.
I thought I'd put a piece of tape over.
Yeah.
Stipe over his name.
Screw him. I mean, come on.
It's an award.
I would love to see you do Analyst. We see all the fighters at the desk. I feel like you would be really good at it.
Yeah, I have to drink 10 cups of tea to really loosen up my throat so I can get my word.
Have you ever done it?
I have, not live, but I've done stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Okay. I'm going to call. Listen, when you have that meeting coming up in December, we want a big time title fight. We want John Jones at some point. We want a box. Who's our dream boxing match?
Ever.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, I was known, top of the world.
Joshua, Fury, those guys.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay. And we want to do TV work.
Mm-hmm. I just got done with the Coma FD. It came out in October. Well, I did that a while back. But
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. And
No big deal.
aren't you pitching some sort of firefighting reality show or something?
Yeah, with my Jason Penn, who does Fight for Chicago, he's a big following on social media, and also vice president of Fire Department Coffee, where I have my double coffee, double the punch, and yeah, we're looking to do like a kind of like a little thing. So we'll see. We're working on it. Just right now a little tough with COVID and everything, but I think we have a lot of good leads.
Okay. I feel like the stars are aligning for us here, Stipe.
I hope so. Listen, the problem is if I do the analyst, they'll be like, "Oh my god, here we go again! Oh my god!" Like, what the hell did you say?
I think you would be great. You have a great personality. People need to see this side of you.
I wish. That's how I got my wife.
That's true. That is true.
Like I tell her every day. I wake up in the morning. I'm like, "You are so lucky you are married to me."
She punched up. You're saying she punched up.
100%.
100%. I agree.
Way over. She won the lottery. All right. I'm lucky.
Yes. I've met your wife, and I think that is a very accurate statement, Stipe. But
yes, I'm very lucky.
All right. So this is big. We got the big meeting. By the way, do you need me to come to the meeting? Do you need me to be there? Moral support, emotional support, anything like that?
You get my hype, man.
Yeah. Listen, I feel like I could do a great job. There were times at first I think you didn't like me, then you liked me, then you didn't like me. I feel like we're back on track now. I feel like we could do a lot of great things.
Just like you. Listen. I think you're surprised that I won your little nose board things.
Why would I be surprised? I'm the one who gives them out.
I think you were surprised I came out strong like that, and I crushed it.
No, listen, I'm the one who gives the winners the trophies. So, it all comes from me.
I'm saying, was it me? The Felder, what was it? I can't think of all the guys. That wasn't in Chicago.
Oh, the trivia. You're talking about the trivia. By the way, this is one of the great upsets in the history of my career. We're in Chicago trivia. You Felder, Eddie Alvarez, Ben Askren, and there might have been one more.
Felder. It was Felder.
You Felder, Eddie Alvarez, Ben Askren. You Felder, Eddie Alvarez. I think there was a fifth. Anyway.
Someone from New York or New Jersey.
Yeah. Eddie Alvarez, no?
Oh, yeah, maybe it was. Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And you freaking won the trivia, which, by the way, you told me you were going to lose. Like, you predicted you were going to lose. You weren't very confident, at least, and you freaking won. It was great. How much fun was that?
It was actually a lot of fun. I crushed it.
Yeah, you did. I think your chair broke.
I got a lot of the old school answers. I was pretty impressed with myself.
Yes. I think you also crushed your chair. Remember when your chair broke?
Oh, remember that?
We need to do it again. We need to do it again. All right. Yeah. I've taken up too much of your time, Stipe. Thank you for doing this. See, it's fun to do media sometimes. Laughing, smiling.
Yeah, well, it's not robotic, so I'm okay with it.
We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight for the belt by this time next year. You're gonna be UFC champion again. Is that the prediction?
Yep.
All right. That's all we care about. Stipe, good luck to you. And we'll see. My Bills are gonna see your Browns in the playoffs. All right.
Yeah, man. Not from last week, but we're good. Yeah. Baby step.
Congrats to your family. All the best, and hope it all works out. And we'll see you soon.
Thanks, homie. Good seeing you, dude.
All right. Good seeing you too. There he is, Stipe Miocic, with a little update on his situation